he will get away with, he will imprison, he will execute whoever he's allowed.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. We're gonna watch a quick clip of the mainstream liberal media in full-blown panic mode. And it's worse than a panic mode. These guys are pulling everything that they can pull out of the bag to smear Donald Trump and basically, spread as much propaganda as they can to ruin the elections and take out Trump, essentially. So let's watch this clip from Joe Scarborough losing his mind, having an unhinged rant in his show, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Yeah, have a responsibility to really tune out the voices of the haters, of the people that are constantly double
shilling
and triple checking and shilling for him and suggesting that somehow they're being biased, bending over backwards, treating him like a normal candidate. He's not a normal candidate. He is running to end American democracy as we know it. He's an authoritarian who a court in Colorado 2 days ago ruled that he led an insurrection against the United States government. He's charged with leading schemes to help overthrow the United States government. So if they want to frame it that way, that's fine. If you want to be fair, then you will frame this as Joe Biden being the candidate that supports American democracy, and Donald Trump, a candidate who supports a new form of government here that's authoritarian. It's really that simple. And by the way, Reverend Al, when people go, oh, you can't compare him to past Nazi leaders, you can't compare him to this past Nazi leader or that past fascist leader, because he hasn't done that. Well, what hasn't he done? He hasn't done the things that the American judicial system did not allow him to do last time, but may very well allow him to do this time, or a judicial system that will be ignored by Donald Trump and ran over by Donald Trump to create the greatest constitutional crisis of our lifetimes. Just because he hasn't done it yet doesn't mean he won't do it when he gets a chance to do it. And if he is voted into office, then a lot of these people that are talking about literal or figurative or whatever the hell they're saying, you're going to look like idiots. Because he will get away with, he will imprison, he will execute whoever he's allowed to imprison, execute, drive from the country. Just look at his past. It's not really hard to read. The only thing that stood between him and the destruction of American democracy was the federal judiciary.
No doubt about it. And I think that when we talk about framing this.
There you have it. There you have it. The amount of cognitive dissonance, the hypocrisy from the left is absolutely impressive, in my opinion. It is delusional as it can possibly get. And, the way that they're talking and the words that they're using is extreme. It's so hyperbolic that it is extremely unhinged. And I mean, he said the word execute like maybe 4 or 5 times, and they're trying to brainwash their viewers. That's the problem. And you can tell he got whatever the dude name was, Al Sharpton, at the end, trying to say the same exact thing, basically to convince the black people that watch his show. So he needs a black spokesperson to spread the same bullshit and try to get the black people to believe the same thing. Hilarious. These people are absolutely horrible. And you can tell it's a guilty conscience because they know what they're saying is literally what Biden is doing. And it's crazy how they don't see that, or if they do, this is what I tell most people. It's one or two things. One, it could be deliberate. They know exactly what they're doing. And that's what I believe, is they know exactly what they're doing. They're propagandists. Or two, they're just absolutely ignorant. They are stupid as they can possibly get. The IQ level is, because if they believe this, if they wholeheartedly believe this, which we'll never know, but, my educated guess is going to say, hey, they know exactly what they're doing. They're paid for this. You know, they have their own talking points. All of these leftists say the same exact thing, and that's the narrative that's going to be being pushed right now. Is Trump is, you know, is a fascist. Trump is going to imprison people. Trump is going to, you know, execute his political opponents. Insane. And then his evidence to what Trump is going to do is, hey, look at his past. Look at his past. You know, and then it goes on to say, well, just because he hasn't done it yet, that doesn't mean he's not going to do it. Then why are you saying look at his past? Why, if he hasn't done it yet, why does his past, how does that come into play? If you're going to use his past as evidence, that means he's already done it. But if we look back to his presidency, he didn't do none of that. You're actually talking about what Biden is doing right now. You're talking about exactly what Biden is doing right now and saying that Trump is going to do that. Y'all are crazy. These people are absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. But hey, once again, this is going to be the narrative up until the elections. They're going to try to smear this dude, demonize him, whatever they can say to ruin this guy, ruin the election, is they're gonna try to do it. So I thought this was interesting. Wanted to bring it to you guys. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about it in the comment section down below. And guys, please hit the like button if you enjoy my content. Helps the channel out tremendously. And of course, if you want more of it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get reminded every time I bring a brand new video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.